I once revealed a little too much to a house guest.
OK, what was the... Before we get straight to the what did you reveal, what was the living situation with that house guest and why were they there?
It was a friend of my son's.
Oh, OK. So how old were they?
They were like early teenage years, maybe like 11.
Which is very early teenage years. Very, very early.
Some would say pre-teen.
Yeah. And I would like to ask, what did you reveal to them?
He saw me naked.
Did you, and did you say I've made a terrible mistake, or was it accidental on your part?
It caught me and him by surprise, and I didn't want to make it awkward, so I just chatted to him for a while.
Because nothing makes an 11-year-old less awkward than sustaining the naked period in which he has to look at it.
What part of the house were you in?
I was at the front door.
You answered the door in the nude?
She was expecting the milkman.
I was going to say, who were you expecting?
No, I thought it was my son. But
No, but there are families, like many families, where that is not an issue at all.
We're a naked family, and I was pregnant at the time.
When you said to him...
Luke's not coping, guys.
When you said to him...
He's going to write you a song, sir.
Yeah.
No, but you said he was so confident when you opened the front door. You're like, that's probably my son, so I'll be naked.
Yeah.
Were you completely naked or underpants?
No, completely naked.
Wow.
And then the friend to open the door, and what did you say to them?
No, I opened the door to him. I thought it was my son, and I thought maybe he'd forgotten something, so I opened the door and I said, "What have you forgotten?" And it wasn't him, it was his friend.
And
what have you forgotten? Everything I've ever known! But I remember thinking that I didn't want him to think that the female body was anything to be embarrassed by. And I thought if I just talked to him about school and stuff...
I mean,
it would feel less
be honest.
weird for him, and that he'd maybe walk away thinking it wasn't that weird because we talked about school stuff.
And let's be perfectly honest. He's not going to fail biology.
But did you do at least the sort of double-handed hands of discretion?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
You were just like...
I had one hand on
the
door handle and I just kept it up.
What was he doing at your house, though? I'm still
I think
like...
he forgot his school bag or something, because he still comes over all the time now.
I bet he does.
All the neighbours are seeing is a child at a door and then this naked lady just talking.
But I have a lot of respect for it in one way, because I do feel like we're so... you know, overwrought with and hung up about nudity. And
if you can't get naked in front of school children, what is the world coming to?
It was more
you know
that
what it is? It's political correctness gone mad.
All right, Carrie's story, truth or lie?
I think it's true.
I love it.
I think it's... I just don't feel that in the moment, even as comfortable as you are with your own body around your family, if you've opened your front door and there's an 11-year-old that you didn't is a different 11-year-old than you were expecting.
It's a surprise.
You would. I think you would probably. Your
it's a
instinct
surprise,
would be
and
to cover
possibly
up.
it's a crime.
It's not a good look to the neighbours.
No.
Gonna need an answer.
I feel it's actually... I think you swayed me. I think it's a big old lie.
You've got a lie here.
I think it's a lie.
Because if it's not, that means...
I just looked over at Carrie then, and she was just going... like that, and that made me feel like it's true.
If it's any help, she's naked from the waist down.
I think that you're very comfortable with who you are, and based on that, I'm going to go against my team. So I'm going to say it's true.
I love this. The jeopardy is real. Carrie, please reveal your answer.
Unfortunately, for him, it is true. Yeah, it's never quite been the same between us.